Hello, everyone. How are you? I am fine, thank you. Announced 2 places. My day has been okay. Probably also post this to my YouTube page. What have I got? Now I have some art that I haven't shared yet. I'm doing a lot of not safe for work art lately, so I haven't had a lot of art I can use for streams. Also, one other thing, let's see here. I have permanently opened my Discord server. So, if you want to join, quick drop that in the description. I hope you all are doing alright. Just setting up some last minute stuff that I forgot about. I'm very thirsty. You can tell I get thirsty because my voice gets really kind of deep. Anyway, I'm gonna be working on some art today, and I actually have YouTube. Pretty sure I have the YouTube chat somewhere. See if this actually opens. Yep, there it goes. So today I'm just going to be doing some drawing. If you want to get access to the Discord, just check the description. I have Nightbot, but it's very inconsistent on YouTube, so it's not even worth setting up because it crashes every single time. It'll work for an hour and then it will stop. Because YouTube has a very weird API limit. So, going over what I have for Patreon requests. Somebody wants me to draw a bird. And there's also Bit playing D&D for the first time. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing, Angel?
Been sleepy all day.
No.
Good. How about you?
Just getting ready to stream here and start drawing, and I got junk on my screen. Bits of skin and hair.
Nice.
I think I'm changing my art style again. I'm gonna move away from the unaliased lines or the aliased lines, and I'm gonna just start going to kind of sketchy textured lines instead. I can never be consistent.
Okay.
Wrong with me.
We need to perform an immediate jazz
You have been showing dissatisfaction.
Oh, this is hard. His kidneys aren't funky enough.
Those giblets fucked up, baby.
Over here isn't too bad. It is summer, and it's Arizona, so it's hot. That's not fun.
Check it out.
Oh, now you can't do it.
Do my little dance in advance.
What's my jam? What's my move jam?
Alright, so let us get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Tonight.
Did they send me daughters? And I asked for sons.
What does that?
But I hope so.
Give me lovin', come on.
Gather around the corner, half a mile from here.
Alright, so a bit playing D&D the first time. I gotta figure out what this actually of a vague suggestion quest.
Do you
to
think
get those-
she'd be
I have
one
a
of the
feeling-
players who haven't read anything?
What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. You gonna jump over my head? Come on. If you do, you might be dead. Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna touch you where you don't want. Then you can't sue me. You gonna jump over my head? Come on. If you do, you might be dead. Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna touch you where you don't want. Don't want. Then you can't sue me.
Gather around the corner, half a mile from here. See that long train run, and I want it disappear. Down left, then left, where we're jumping at. It's fucking checkers.
I rolled to seduce. It's a fucking door.
What you think about the situation?
Excellent.
About the checkers. What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. Boom fucking jams. Boom fucking jams.
This is Game Grumps. The remix of them playing checkers. I can't put the embeds anymore because YouTube broke them. Or YouTube broke playlist randomizer. Sucks. I really miss it because it allowed me to combine playlists and it allowed me to show the names very easily, and it actually worked consistently, and it was much lower load than YouTube's playlist shuffler.
About now.
It's fucking checkers.
What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers.
I feel like Google's getting into that we want you to do things this way and only this way kind of attitude.
What you think
Felt that their API is so, like, inconsistent. Wait. Okay, Chris, you just gave me an idea for a shirt that she should be wearing. Normally she's wearing a tank top that shows off her cleavage, but today she's going to be wearing a t-shirt. And it's going to say...
There's something for your master sword.
Yeah,
Make something out of that, M1.
make a pungent blood cocktail. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're natural. Get a better dice later.
Woo! Okay. Bloodborne is fun for all.
Yeah, yeah.
Bloodborne's fun for all.
In the forest, man. In the forest is where the fucking shit is.
Spoilers, they're actually not.
Or you got to prove your love to me.
I don't think bit is natural in general.
Ho Junction.
Yeah.
Gems. It's
But I mean, even then, like, even in a robot sense of natural, they're aftermarket.
Get the fuck out of here with your
He sure as hell didn't start with them.
Gun bullshit, I need guns.
Yeah.
Put in the time, put in the time, put in the time, put in the time. Wait, I do have Molotovs. Oh, I should use them. Oh, I should use them.
What got me into drawing and why? Funny story. Second Life. I've never actually shared this story before. But a very, 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 very long time ago, like I'm talking 15 years ago, I would play Second Life. And eventually I got into modeling and doing 3D stuff in that, and for that I had to get texturing. So to get into texturing, I needed eventually I decided to get a graphics tablet to help with that. A friend of mine had given me a copy of Photoshop. And lo and behold, I found that, oh hey, you can also use this to draw, and I've seen people use it to draw. So I'm going to try that. And then it was all downhill from there. And nothing was the same since. Before that, I had done plenty of traditional drawing, however. But digital drawing, that's how I started.
My asshole burns, my asshole burns, my asshole burns, my asshole burns.
You saw a robot and it aims a plasma gun at you. What are your actions? I tell it to stop ERPing in my chat. Cool. I never took any drawing lessons. The most art school that I took was a single course in high school called New Media, and I knew more about Photoshop than the teacher did. It was kind of embarrassing. Fucking clown kept trying to take credit for my work as well. He would do that to students. Like one friend of mine actually designed a website for the soccer team, and lo and behold, they were on the soccer team. And one day their coach was like, and make sure you guys go give so-and-so a big thanks for designing the website. And they were like, he didn't design the website, I did. Kind of a scumbag.
There's something for you, Master Sword.
Yeah.
Make something out of that.
Man, why is it playing all the game rooms?
Lead cocktail.
Not
Yes,
shuffling?
son of a bitch.
Oh, it's just coincidentally going to each Game Grumps song. Go. Happy birthday, Seraphim. I hope that my microphone isn't randomly cutting out and stuff. Maybe need a faster attack time. Yeah, I mean, it was a high school course. His entire method of teaching was basically just... Oh, bye, Angel. His entire method of teaching was just, okay, here's a tutorial online. You guys just go do this. Apparently Angel's computer froze. It will be back soon. God, sometimes like, I actually know how to read text backwards, but man, some of it, depending on the font, like if you get italics in there, man, that makes it so much harder to read in reverse. I'm generally pretty confident in my base drawings. Got a alright understanding of anatomy, 3D space, in most cases. I make her boobs bigger. Her boobs can be whatever size I want.
Oh,
Welcome back.
thank you. Put me back in as soon as I restarted Discord. That's interesting.
Horn crab, that's the joke. By the way, for viewers and stuff, actually whatever, it doesn't matter. There's something about that, but I guess it doesn't matter. Favorite game today? Currently either Monster Hunter or Satisfactory. Satisfactory I've kind of peaked out on because I've gotten everything unlocked from the hub, and because the game's not complete, I can't do any story elements or anything like that. I kind of want to restart, however, and do another factory. I especially want to play it with somebody else, or up to 3 other people, because I think doing a collaborative factory and everybody working together to do like a huge network, make a giant sprawling mega base would be cool as hell. I want to play with trains. I like trains. Acne issues lately. By the way, just a heads up, I don't know how to read Russian, so I can't answer any Russian questions. screen.
Thank you for being super.
Super.
That's unfortunate. Little do you all know, he's actually been salt and pepper dinering you this entire time. Hello,
Hello, it is me. I'm here now too.
it is you.
Yes, me, person.
But is it when?
No.
There. Bit has drawn a picture of her D&D character.
Wow.
It's Elva Silverbow, and she's an elf bard, and she has huge boobs. A real pair of Humalagungas.
Some serious badonkers. There's some serious honkers, a real set of badonkers. Sorry. I misremembered. How could I?
Some crimes can never be forgiven.
I do love how happy she looks with herself.
But
Just how happy Bit looks with herself is kind of wonderful. Just look, I did it!
hey, there's currently 69 viewers.
Nice.
It went down to 68 when you said, "Oh my god, people have left a meeting."
Bastard.
They just don't have the IQ to understand the humor.
Oh no, it's back to 69 again.
Alright, nobody leave the stream because we currently have 69 viewers and we need to keep this as long as possible.
Damn it. Right back down again.
Wait, no. Her character doesn't use a rapier. Her character uses a whip. It's kinkier.
Yes, of course, yes. How could we be so foolish? I don't think anyone should let her know about Charm Person.
That's the one thing she did read about.
Yeah. Also, I just like her shirt. Yeah, they're natural.
Yeah, I saw that. The first time I saw that shirt, I was just like, holy shit, that is amazing. Like everyone in the group, in the first time that, when I first discovered that, was just like, yes, everyone, we must all have this. People, even the guys were like that.
Man, I really need a haircut.
Yeah, probably do so.
I haven't gotten one of those in years.
That is the benefit of having long hair. You don't really need to get your hair cut as much because it just goes to whatever the limit is. So.
Bangs are the issue though, because it's like my hair will wind up getting in my eyes, and then that your eyes, and then I get red eyes and itchy eyes, and it's
Yeah.
Red eyes and itchy eyes.
red and itchy eyes.
My hair doesn't usually end up going past my eyebrows, even in like the longest it gets. Mostly because I get cut after that point, because I think, okay, yeah, this is starting to get silly. And it gets cut right back down to where it starts, and then it's going to take months again to get back up to that point. I feel like I only get my hair cut as a necessity.
That's how it be sometimes.
No, fuck it. I'm going the whole 9 yards here. Putting another character in.
Oh boy.
Le gasp. Is... Oh, I
It's
wonder.
fucking looping the same stuff over and over again. What's wrong here? They don't like player.
Do you have it on shuffle or on loop?
I have it on shuffle. Playing it like it's on loop. Even if it was on loop, actually no, it would loop. And already played. Flick is also playing, and it's a little funny because she's not the horny one. She just wants to play.
Poor Click having to deal with her horny roommate. Wait, hold on, isn't she just horny?
Is it?
I said poor Click having to deal with her horny roommate doing D&D, even though she's also pretty horny. Okay.
You know, I was always like curious why I have such a big Russian following. Like, they're in the top 3 of my most popular viewers, as well as Brazilians.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it goes US, Brazil, Russia, UK is like I think number 5.
Look, there's not many of us. But that's surprising. You don't even like put the stuff into Russian text and stuff. Maybe like Russians and Brazilians and stuff just particularly like robot tits. It doesn't make much sense. It's not like you're not even doing it in the same language. Then again, bunch of like American and English speaking people follow Japanese artists who they can't understand a word of. So, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. That's perfectly fair.
How do I draw a boob?
You draw a balloon. If you want to know how to draw a balloon, draw a boob.
Like the advice I was giving last night. Want to draw roses really easily? Just draw a cabbage. Want to draw cabbages really easy? Draw a rose and color it green. Yeah, Bit has some big bitties. And because textured pen can't use shapes pen unless can I?
Look, cordon ropes. We can use them for big bits.
Register this to that textured pen. Then to preset that I'm using. Shape pen. Not a texture. Oh hey, got Monster Hunter music playing.
Nice.
The Latrion's theme is a pretty good cover.
Monster Hunter does have some really good music.
Yeah.
And I really wish that I knew how to use a DAW because I so want to do a remix of Safi Jiva's theme mashed up with a Latrion. Mashed up with the original Birth of a Hero. Birth of a Hero is such a fucking epic song. Especially when it comes in at the right point. I just remember fighting the Gogmazios in 4U with my friend. and like you got the Gogma's theme. There's one part near the finale and stuff where a cannon basically loads, a super cannon. We loaded it, and we managed to hit it right, and we managed to basically just nail the thing. And as soon as we nail it, then suddenly Birth of a Hero starts playing. It's so fucking epic. Like
Yeah, it's whenever that is playing, it instantly makes the fight like 3 times more epic.
That mean when the main theme starts playing.
Speaking of, this is the part in the song that's literally 3U's theme. And it brought back so much nostalgia because that was my first Monster Hunter.
Nice.
Yeah. Same with me, honestly. I love that game to bits.
I go through and replay 3U and just like actually finish it because it's like there's so much that I missed in it. I'd gotten to G rank and stuff, and I had gotten right before the Stygian Zinogre unlocked.
Oh, I didn't
get very far at all.
I didn't even get to G rank. I never get to G rank. I need to put in that kind of effort for it. But I loved 3. Yeah. That game. I've still got it lying around. I had it on DS.
I got it on the DS and I got it on the Wii U, which I sincerely have been debate. Well, I transferred my save to the Wii U, so I've sincerely debated like actually digging my Wii U up and actually plugging it back in just to play it again. Granted, 3U's a little rough at times. Like you can tell, like the camera is snap, and it's fixed to certain angles, so it's very wonky.
Yeah. But which admittedly was not the most useful when it's on a bit of a 3D plane sometimes in water and stuff. But I mean, even still, while the swimming was a bit janky at times, I still really enjoyed it.
I wish that they would revisit swimming, because like the issue with swimming is that like in Monster Hunter, when you get knocked around, you get knocked really far, and in water that was just exacerbated. So it's like if they were to redo the waters to make it a little bit more responsive and not such a huge gap between the regular game, it'd feel a lot better. Like just add in 3D movement and stuff like that. Enough.
Honestly, I love some of the reasons to bring back swimming is because it would bring back so many different monsters to fight.
I want to fight the Gobble again.
Yeah, the fucking Gobble. I remember that. Hearing this thing that the Gobbles you fight, they're fucking tadpoles.
Oh,
like,
I've never heard that.
An adult Gobble is supposedly the size of, like, is absolutely an Elder Dragon. But you never see them because they're out in the middle of the sea and right at the bottom.
But the Gobbles that you fight are in the freshwater. You never fight any in the sea.
You got a point there, actually. Maybe my sources are wrong. Someone said that. Could be wrong, I guess. So there are creatures that can be both. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, Gobbles, they're awesome. They're a really cool monster. They were irritating to fight at first, when I first started fighting them, but like, yeah, no, they're cool. They're brilliant. Also, the guy, Chris.
Icarus was a cool fight. It was a good monster.
It's a good rival monster, yeah. It's like, I remember the first time you do it, like, you're just going on some simple gathering mission, like, to kill sharks. And then just, like, that thing appears, slowly coming up behind you and stuff, and it's just like, run. Get out of here, run. But kill the sharks and get out.
Didn't they also have spearfishing? I can't remember what they did. I could have sworn that they had like a harpoon where you could actually like, if you killed a fish with that, it basically was able to be carved, and if you didn't, like it would just float away.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they did have harpoons, and and another method of doing that was like poison and stuff. Yeah.
Basically, the fish were the 3U's version of bugs.
Yeah.
Even though 3U also had bugs.
Yeah, and you always use the poison clouds and stuff like that.
Fucking Altroths. And the Outlook Call, which is from Gen U, which is basically the G or the Elder Dragon version. Actually, no, it's not even an Elder Dragon. It's still a Neopetron. But the Outlook Call is basically just fuck you version of the fuck you version of an Altaroth.
So, tiny irritating bug that paralyzes you every now and again, made giant.
I mean, it's not even that big, is the thing. What makes it big is the fact that it actually can use its webbing to animate a old relic of the past and turn it into a moving giant fortress. Have you ever seen the Outlook Call?
I have not. No, I'm going to look that up. That sounds awesome.
When I originally saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, is that the anti-dragon, or is that the ancient dragon weapon?" But the Outlook Call is basically a mantis-like bug, not super big. However, it's able to build a bunch of webs and animate a bunch of different mechanical parts, and literally half the fight is you fighting a mechanical creation, a mechanical dragon that it is animating itself.
Oh yeah, I'm looking this up. Holy shit!
It's the final fight of Gen U.
Jesus Christ, that's awesome.
And what's really funny is that like it actually is most dangerous during its final phase when it actually doesn't have the big fortress thing, because it starts using its it starts using the webs and stuff to actually pull a lot of things around it, and it basically has a giant tornado of a bunch of gears and mechanical parts just flying around it. Its favorite thing is basically a giant gear that it keeps on its back, and it uses it as a giant flail.
Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at the girder and stuff. That's pretty awesome. It's literally a like Gundam pilot monster. Just yeah, that's awesome. That is one of the reasons why I always tried getting to G rank but never managed it. I never managed it, and it made me sad all the time because I really wanted to fight all these awesome G rank monsters.
Did you ever play through Generations?
Yeah, I played Generations, not Gen U, but just Generations.
Do you have a Switch at all?
No, I do not actually. Well, actually, I do, but not where I am right now.
The final boss of the well, actually, it's not really the final boss because it's the final boss, but Narcarkos. That was a cool fight.
Okay, so I'm gonna look up. I can't remember what that looks like.
Narcarkos was basically a giant squid that lived in an Elder Dragon graveyard, and it used Elder Dragon bone to make a shell for it. And it's really funny because it would have a bunch of skeletal armor, and it'd be mistaken as other monsters because it would use their skeletons. Like it could...
Oh yeah, I remember they mentioned this in talking. Like the characters would mention this two-headed Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
When in reality they're not heads; they're just tentacles. If I remember right, its classification was a corpse dragon or something.
Yep.
Which is honestly a pretty cool name for a monster and stuff. And okay, yeah, there's a lot of fan art of this stuff. Well, there's some fan art of this monster. People like this thing.
Sure there is.
Tentacles.
That's not what I mean. I'm an actual like. No. Oh shit! Someone made a cute version of it. I'm gonna put this in voice chat. And I'm actually gonna look for the source of it afterwards. Oh, look at that! It's a baby. Oh god damn it! Some fucking.
They did bring back the Amatsu. They brought it back in Gen U, however. If you want to fight that, Gen U is the best way to do that. They have not brought it back to World yet, though. I think it's very likely, or it has a decent chance that they will, though. Unless World basically kind of finishes its run. Eventually, the updates are going to...
That's a cool monster.
Which one?
The one you just mentioned, the
Amatsu.
Amatsugatsuchi.
Yeah, it's basically the Wind Dragon flying whale.
Yeah,
Nice.
it swims in the sky. I always find stuff like that cool, honestly.
Mm. Hello?
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh shit. PSP just crashed on me.
Oh shit.
I don't think I had saved.
Oh no.
Okay, never mind. It was able to restore it. Thank fucking god for autosave. I did lose a little bit of progress, but seriously, thank fucking god for autosave.
Yep.
Bloody hell. That wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah, I mean, I did lose all of Relay's face, some of Bit's shoulders. I lost her ears.
It's not too far back though.
It probably also didn't save the... yeah, it didn't save any of the tool updates.
Oh. Still at least
I now gotta register. I need to see if I can change the autosave enter. Actually, I'm a little sooner. That's what she... And
Indeed.
again, it's looping the song. Man, everything's going off today.
Hmm.
Oh, dear.
Set it to every 8.
Apparently me running out of RAM ruined everything.
You need more sheep. If you have more sheep, you keep the rams keep coming.
Damn it! Even the hand got deleted.
Not so hand though. Oh. The designer has gifted $20.
I do need to.
It is the one who did.
Thank you, Ziona, for another dono.
Yes. Good. Also, the pick you did earlier was very good as well. Again.
Which one?
The pick that Steiner did. I think it was them. Was it them? The profile picture looks. Right. Am I thinking of our person? I think I am. Yeah, or I am. Oh, anyway. I am rambling.
Oh, so there was something that was a weird bit of minor controversy in the D&D side of YouTube recently. So this is something interesting, and I'm more bringing this up because just a lot of people don't really know about the issue, why he made the apology video, but RuneSmith recently was trying to run a contest for a shirt design, and basically he wound up suddenly making an apology video apologizing for making the contest. And a lot of people are like, what's the issue? You were clear about the contest and things like that. You don't have to apologize. But the thing is like, the thing with, like, he didn't really do anything wrong per se, but he felt like he had to apologize because contests are kind of scummy, or kind of shitty, basically, overall. If you're making a contest to design merch, it's basically no different than doing a made-to-spec commission, which, those are nasty. So that is the reason why he was apologizing and why he felt guilty over it. So, just kind of segueing off of that, the reason why some artists have issues with contests and stuff, especially with who are more experienced, in my case, a long time ago I actually used to enter art contests a lot for We Love Fine to try and get merch made, and the prize pool was always like around $1,000. However, if you were a runner-up, you still had to sign away the rights to your work. and you would get something like a gift card for $100 to their store. So definitely not worth the same amount. You wouldn't know the results until after the contest was done. One of the shirts that I had was basically in 3rd place, and I was hoping that it was going to win first, but it was a really good design because I spent a lot of time on it. And lo and behold, they contacted me asking me to give over the rights, though there was some issue going on with the contest. Basically, the way their contest worked is it was a popularity vote. So artists could not only tell their followers to vote on their works, they were encouraged to do that because it would bring more traffic to the site and more to the contest, etc. But as a result, popular artists were basically guaranteed to win no matter what. And so I kind of woke up to that and pulled my shirt from the contest and sold it independently, and it wound up making me $2,000 or something like that. It made significantly more than the contest prize pool would have otherwise. But it's like, the issue for contests is when it's merch contests for design merch, that has a lot more baggage with it than just a regular art con.
Makes sense.
So if you want to do a contest, like what I would actually recommend Logan do, or Runesmith, is run an art contest instead, have a slightly smaller prize pool, can be more manageable, and then scout out some of the artists that he likes or that win the contest and contact them and see if they are willing to do a t-shirt design. It doesn't even have to be necessarily the winners, it can just be the ones that he likes. But that can be a great way to find artists as well as like run a contest in the community and stuff like that. But the issue was with him is he originally had a poll on Twitter asking, hey, should I do an art contest for my new shirt design or should I just commission it? And of course, everybody's going to go, because he's not asking artists, he's asking the public, everybody's going to go with the contest option because that sounds more fun. Like, it's something that really should just be commissioned.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is why he basically made the apology video. Whether or not anybody thinks he needs to apologize, it's more a matter of, hey, this has more... There's more issues with contests than he realized, and I think it was a really proactive move on his part.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In general, if you're doing if you're joining an art contest, make sure that it's not like something that is going to be reselling your work generally. Because if it's going to be reselling your work, you should be paid royalties, not a one-time reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that can be a ridiculous underpayment at that point.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, the reward for a merch contest needs to also be, in general, it just needs to be significantly more than the commission. If somebody would basically pay $300 for a art commission, and then the prize pool for a contest for the same product is like $350, it's so not worth it, because they are getting essentially they're getting like 50 pieces submitted to them for the cost of $350, which is a lot of designs for a very small amount of money, and only one person gets paid. Realize I have those aren't on. Why did that turn sharp? Weird. Oh yeah, I had this background music playing at the start of the stream. It's one of my favorite songs. It's Pack Baby. You know what it's from. Lousy perverts.
By the way, if you are drawing, it's not on the stream right now.
Oh shit.
Oh, I should have
Okay.
said something. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, I've been drawing still. Because it crashed, it didn't come back up.
Yeah, I sort of assumed for a bit, like at first, that you were just sort of like sorting stuff out,
Yeah.
and then I just sort of like got a bit distracted and started looking at stuff while listening to the conversation. Then I come back and it's like, okay, he's definitely drawing, and there's no kind of oh no.
Man, why can't I not just have a stream where nothing goes wrong? Like, every single time something happens.
I mean, usually not much goes wrong. It's just this time it's like going a bit out of control.
Having issues with the music, program crashes, and then it's not coming back up on the screen.
I think this is just like a series of nat ones.
How appropriate.
Yes, that's why I said it.
Alright, let's try this again. Reference. I'm very particular. Okay, I want to picture read that. There we go. And again, it's looping. YouTube, fix your shit.
Discord broke early today too. It's just everything is breaking apparently today.
I really need another way to like play music. Like this is, I really wish that I had something. Wait a minute. I know what I can do.
Hmm.
I have something in this server for handling music.
Oh right, yeah, Hydra, that would work.
And then we would hear it.
Yeah. That way you guys can mute the stream.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need something to break before you can realize you need to get something better.
So this bot was like brought in a good few months ago and it's only been used like 5 times or something. Well, okay, maybe more than that. But like I've kept chat muted the entire time. I'll be honest. It does not seem to get used much. And as much as I might want to start blaring, like Powerwolf or something, I'm not going to do that. Theater music, we do not touch it.
Alright.
That looks good. thing about seeing a D20 and just the phrase "it's a fucking door" with no other context is quite funny.
Yeah.
Seems kind of in character.
Mm.
Right. I drew a D20 from scratch. Go me.
Yeah. Looks good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if we don't want the whole thing to be completely unnoticeable.
Actually.
Honestly, of all the meme outfits Bit's worn so far, I would not be surprised at all if she did have that shirt.
You know, she bought it at like a swap meet at her flea market. Just saw it like, oh wow, 20, that's a big number. That means the boobs are big. I'm gonna give that.
Ah yes, the small-brained thought boss.
Third of the way to being a herbo.
What's really funny is when you still get a nat 20, you have disadvantage.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, those are fucking glorious.
Oh yeah,
And the
also,
worst
one of
thing
my friends
is
is
when-
like, one of my friends is just like, he is a crit master or something. 3 times now. Like, this has not just happened once. 3 times, twice of them being in-game. He has gotten 4 critical hits in a row. One of them, like, one of those 3 times was just out of game and stuff where he was just testing something, and all 3 rolls were nat 20s.
Oh.
Like, I have no idea how. But I actually mentioned him in the wolf story, where we had like 10 wolves in the party, because we had 2 druids. Of course that would happen. In that game, when he was polymorphed into a spider, he got fucking 4 crits in a row, and that's how we basically managed to get a bunch of captive goblins and captured the wolf. Because when you kill something with the poison damage, it doesn't die, but it passes out in a stable condition.
Yeah. Which is quite useful, potentially.
Good if you're dealing with bandits.
Yeah.
Or any other humanoid. Or have any way to get information.
Honestly though, the amount of times I've gotten double crit fails with advantage is actually sad.
Oh yeah, Spencer has the opposite issue with that. He's gotten routinely, he has had advantage, still gotten nat 1s. One of the players, or one of the party members, was a halfling and had halfling luck, and he had used his reaction to negate, to allow Spencer to reroll his nat 1s, and he still got a nat 1 in the reroll.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's sort of similar to. I also, in Nair's campaign, at one point I was like fighting this big thing on my own because I was locked up. Because the whole thing we think mentioned before, where was locked away from the party. I was fine. By the miracle of wild magic, I was fine. I didn't die from being split off from the party, and oh god, the amount of things I found down there. I don't know if it was me being smart or dumb luck, but I survived. And what was I gonna say? Okay, so I ended up killing this thing. But like, there was this one point when I was just being perfectly honest and saying, okay, yeah, this thing has 4 health left. You just like get you can just like kill it with if you just like bonus action the spell and stuff. Like, all right, I'm going to do that. Use my sorcery points to because it's a robotic creature. I just use shocking grasp because that gives me advantage. I did hit it. I deal 3 damage, not 4.
Oof. And I take it you're level 5, so it was still 2 dice, right?
Yes. Then I proceeded to use the that one other sorcerer ability, which allows you to use a sorcery point to reroll the dice.
Yeah.
The exact same dice rolled. It was still a 3.
Wow. Oh, actually, that reminds me. When I was bringing back Lishna, I was rolling for stats at first. First roll I get is actually significantly below the average. The highest stat was 14. The scores were 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Garbage stats. I rerolled it once, literally got the exact same rolls.
Oh,
so that's why you're talking about it the other day then.
I mean, that is one of those examples. Then there was also the game that I was in with Salty that Neox ran that one time, which I really, really think Neox should have just let... it was with our friend Kobold. Really should have just let Kobold reroll his stats. Because it was just kind of a hit time. Especially as a first player experience. Like, I really like Matthew Colville's approach to it because Colville's approach is look at the fucking stats and decide whether or not they need to be re-rolled, and if they are too far outside the norm, then re-roll them. Like,
whether that's too high or too low.
Yeah. Right. Like, Colville's approach makes sense. And at the same time as well, it's like he doesn't have as much issue with powerful stats because his logic is, well, you're playing a hero, you should be heroic. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. In my experience, the most important thing is that everybody's balanced together. I'm going to turn down the music just a touch.
Yeah.
Making sure everything's balanced together is more important than having good or bad stats. Because if nobody has above a 14, it's a fun time. You're playing a bunch of idiots, bumbling idiots, and then it's fun. Meanwhile, if everybody has like god tier stats, then you can do a power game. But if you have one person with god stats and one person with shit stats, this is really not fun unless you're doing a very gimmicky, silly setup that relies on that.
Yeah.
Like, I could totally see playing what's it called? The Divination Halfling Wizard with the Lucky Feat. Using Halfling Luck. That, like, playing that with a really poor stat spread would be really funny because you basically can just predict all the rolls and you basically avoid rolling whenever possible. So your stats don't matter.
Yeah. I'm in one campaign where I don't actually know how everyone's stats are, but I think everyone apart from me does actually do pretty well in combat and deals a good amount of damage. The only reason I'm not doing much damage is because I've actually not built myself to deal damage.
Also, you're a wild magic sorcerer, so your damage is very unpredictable.
Oh, this is a different one, different campaign. I'm playing as a bard, where I'm not dealing damage.
Yeah, you're a bard, you're not going to deal much damage anyway.
Yes, it's that butler character I showed the other week. That's the man. He is a Robin familiar, because Robins are adorable and I love them. Which is a good reason to pick your familiar, really, isn't it?
Oh, huh?
Wish familiars were more interesting in 5e. Like,
yeah, they're basically just like scouts that you can sometimes cast magic from.
Yeah. It's like, the thing is, in Pathfinder, actually in 3.5, familiars, wizards and sorcerers both got a familiar for free. Yeah, it was a level 1 feature, it was not a spell.
So they can pick it, or they
do get it. Like, in 3.5, they didn't have variant class features. They had variant classes, but they were entirely different classes. Like, they had the Cloistered Scholar, which was basically a cleric that didn't have armor proficiencies or weapon proficiencies, and they focused more on spellcasting. but they were still a cleric. However, there wasn't like a non-familiar variant of the sorcerer or wizard. They were just different classes. But either way, familiars were a class feature. Pathfinder changed it a little bit and made it so you can either have a familiar or an arcane bond, and an arcane bond is basically a spell storing item for a wizard. Sorcerers no longer get familiars, and instead they get bloodlines, which was really fucking good Pathfinder, and it made sorcerers really different from wizards. Whereas in 5e, they kind of still just have wizards or sorcerers as like slightly less flexible wizards with meta magic instead. But familiars were a class feature back then, and also meta magics were feats, not they were feats. They weren't like innate class features like they are in 5e. So anybody could learn meta magics. Be you a sorcerer, a wizard, a cleric. But Pathfinder is interesting. Like in general with the familiars and stuff in Pathfinder, your familiar is actually an animal that has magical power in it. It's not like just a spirit that you summon whenever you want. If your familiar dies, you actually lose out on a character, and you lose the bond with that character, because it doesn't come back when you revive it. It's a different familiar. Like, for instance, the witch class in Pathfinder even expands on this further, because their familiar is how they cast their spells. It is literally their spell focus, and their spell repertoire. So if their familiar dies, they have to beg their patron to send them a new one, and their new one has no spells in it. So they can only teach it the spells that they already know, or that they have memorized, which are very interesting.
You sound like it.
What else is some interesting stuff about Pathfinder? Oh yeah, they have archetypes for familiars in Pathfinder. So you can make a familiar that is a figment of your imagination. You can make one that is a mascot for your party. You can make one that is capable of getting big and actually fighting for you. You can make one that is...
You can have one's a figment of your imagination? What does that do?
That's actually one that I have in my game with Mythera. Basically it makes it so it cannot be further than 100 feet from me, and once that happens, it basically fades out of existence till the next morning. It manifests evolutions, and then it also is significantly more fragile than other familiars. So it's not very good as a scout. However, it also has the Sage archetype, which means that instead of being able to speak with its own kind and having okay armor, it is really fucking smart and learns a whole bunch of skills. So I basically have a small little advisor that is bound to me, that if he goes too far, he vanishes. So he's able to get around the whole, oh hey, if your familiar dies, fuck you kind of situation.
Yeah. Wait, so...
One thing I also just realized, before I was like, okay, if I want to get enhanced familiar and stuff, I couldn't choose anything like these options because they wouldn't be compatible with the archetypes I selected. Then I just realized now, the archetypes are based on the familiar, not based on the player. So if I wanted to get a new familiar and stuff, I could get one with different archetypes.
Nice.
That's cool.
So I'm not getting rid of Pasture. He's a good kitty.
Still, you say if he dies, he doesn't get resummoned, you have to get a new one.
No, if he dies, he's unique because he's a figment. If he dies, he actually just will re-manifest the next day.
But like a normal one though will...
No, it will be the same one for him.
No, I mean for like for a familiar that isn't a figment of your imagination.
If I get one that's not a figment, if that one dies, then I have to get another familiar.
Mm-hmm. So they're not. So most aren't like a simple magical creation that is not really a real animal.
Yeah, basically familiars are actual animals, and they're just special.
Interesting.
But you don't summon them. You need to find them and do stuff with them.
Right. You cannot summon them, and you can't like vanish them to a pocket dimension. Usually. The one that I actually have is I actually got mine from a archetype, which is the Tattooed Sorcerer. And my familiar actually can vanish into a pocket-like dimension because he's actually able to jump onto my skin like a tattoo.
Nice. A sneaky cat. So basically, your character is a demon cat girl with a cat familiar.
Yes.
Fair enough, really. So I mean, no devil, isn't it? It's not a demon.
Rakshasa, actually. So she does have infernal blood in her.
Oh, so Rakshasa are demons, not devils.
Rakshasa are not devils or demons. They are outsiders.
Oh, okay.
They are native outsiders, so they are actually native to the real plane, but they cannot be killed, because they will just reform a few days later. But with Mithera's case, the reason why she's a tiefling, normally Rakshasas, to reproduce, they will take a human slave, breed them, the person will be mind-controlled the entire time, and then after the birth, they will devour them whole. They eat human flesh. They don't devour them whole, they just eat them, cook them up, etc. They're evil. However, Mithera's case is her mother actually had some infernal bloodline, which wound up interfering with the whole Rakshasa thing. And as a result, she didn't become a true Rakshasa. She became a butt. And as a result, she doesn't have the tendencies of her that her brother and sister have.
So she won't eat people.
She won't eat people, no. She's a good girl.
You sure she won't eat someone even if they're a dick?
No, she will not. Like, she considers herself a human.
Yes, I'm joshing.
She's not like Salty's character.
Delicious neck.
Ironically, I was just thinking of my spider character.
Hello, Salty. We were just talking about you.
Are you serious? Again! The moment we mentioned spiders!
You see, I know when spiders are being mentioned in stream, so I came running.
Did you actually join the stream and then see this and then wait for us to say that shit, or what?
I mean, there's a delay.
Yeah.
Like last time we mentioned short stacks, so then you just appeared. Now we mentioned spiders and you appear. The fucking timing is brilliant.
We were just talking about how Zed's character will not eat people.
Yours will.
I see.
My spider also would, but like wouldn't murder them to do it.
Oh, good
Nah,
boy.
my
I found a
spider
corpse.
would-
Free meal.
Basically.
Not even. Sishu would make the corpse.
Oh,
No,
I'm talking about
saying
Angel's character.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's debatably worse.
Why let this meat go to waste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a fair point, but it depends how long it's been sitting there.
Look, vultures are a thing. Can't you be like...
She's not stupid like that.
Yeah.
But
There it is.
She's pure.
Yes.
Also, speaking of characters, I've sort of realised that... So I've kind of made like 3 characters sort of semi-recently, and I've realised every single one of them is shy.
You have a type.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
Yes, I think I've got a thing that I didn't even realise. Like, the spider character I was trying to think up, they're shy. Pelu is shy. The witch is shy.
oh, shy. Yeah.
Gaia is shy.
Yes, but still.
Baba is you. I mean...
Trying to draw a D20 in perspective.
Ah, yes.
Not aiming.
Aye, that'll do, laddie. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll stew, donkey. That'll stew. Yeah, Shrek off to he, like, finishes making a broth. That'll stew, donkey.
That's weird.
Try doing the polyline. Sure.
Okay.
So, how has everybody else's day been? Because I did a closing and an opening shift where there were less than 6 hours between them.
I've mostly just been sleepy.
Felty's like, I wish I knew what that was.
I think the last time I actually had a proper night's rest was like 3.5 years ago. And I wish I was exaggerating.
I mean, you do stay up on your own accord sometimes.
Well, yes, but I would still be getting the normal amount of sleep anyways. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It took me this long to realize that Hydra is in the chat, and I can't hear it because I have it muted.
Ah, you fool. Unmute.
Why? What's it playing?
Because I have gotten sick of trying to put up with YouTube's broken randomized playlists, which are not randomizing anymore. They're looping the same song over again.
Yeah,
Keep
it
playing
was.
this imperative loops. Better option.
I don't know honestly why we weren't doing this before.
Because there are sometimes skips while it's playing.
I was just gonna say, you just never thought of it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't used it. Too tight.
I don't speak Japanese, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'll have you know that was Italian.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
No, I think it was SpongeBob that said that. Sorry,
It was Patrick first, and then SpongeBob repeated it.
Who you call Pinhead? Wow, I go to work for a little bit and suddenly I have like 40 million pings.
Hopefully some of them are good. Not just-
Yes, there are a few of them. Some of them are from you.
I only ping you with good stuff.
Oh, that's a spode.
Yes, it is. It's a cute one. The werewolf in the same set, I just love like that face. It's good.
Now let's use that water.
I'm sorry, is that Doki Doki Literature Club X Helltaker?
Oh yes, that's a thing someone made.
That's blurst. I'm not sure which way it leans though.
I mean, I think it's more cursed. It seems to be more intending to go that way.
Yeah, considering who the characters are supposed to be, yeah, this is leaning more towards cursed.
Yeah. We have the angel, the pure one, the grumpy one.
Hold on a second. Is Bit trying to seduce a door?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The in sync, yes.
I don't think that was quite in sync, but
It was in sync from my point at least.
It was in sync on my end too.
Hmm.
That's absolutely in character. I love it.
Meanwhile, Click is over here. She's also playing. She's playing a min-maxed barbarian paladin.
Why couldn't Bit have been her own little thingy on the board? That would have been great.
She tried that once. Bit kept trying to seduce her. Got annoying.
Oh no. Oh no.
Also, Bit's a little too big to be a miniature. He's tiny, but not that tiny.
I don't think she's ever had a problem with being the wrong size until now.
Oh.
Hey, that's lewd.
No, it's not. It's perfectly fine. It's PG. Everything's fine.
Wholesome family entertainment.
Indeed.
We're a very family-friendly group here. We talk about only family-friendly stuff. Nothing else at all.
Like the latest Nintendo games. Baby
Yes.
games for babies.
Yes, and we don't talk about Palutena's ass ever.
I'm baby.
I respectfully disagree. Nintendo games tend to be very family-friendly visually until you actually take a good look at them, analyze them.
No. They're family-friendly games. They're for they're baby games for babies, and it's me. I'm
Yes,
baby.
Yes, exactly. Like,
And then you realize everything's a saturating wonderland. You're like, wow, that's disappointing.
yes, the fact that like a lot of the characters in Smash Bros is pure coincidence.
I'm just thinking of the Kirby universe.
Oh yes, that one's
Chapter 1 of new Kirby game. Oh no, Kirby's cake was stolen. He has to go get it back from the mean old King DDD. Chapter 12 of the Kirby game. It's time to kill God.
Basically.
That is how they go.
But why stop there? Why not kill more? Why not kill all of them? Why not become one? And then take a nap?
Kill them all.
That is how the Kirby move.
KZ Frank.
There we go.
It is.
Titty sprinkles. I sure do love me some titty sprinkles. I love them so much that sometimes I'll snort them up my nose.
It is a disturbing image.
Yes.
I don't want to snort the whole titty.
No, not the titty sprinkle.
Please
Ah,
shout
I
out
see,
my
this makes more
friend
sense.
Nick Giggers is a huge fan of the
I'm
show.
sort of curious as to what exactly that is, but I don't actually want to find out.
They're the rainbow-colored thingies you find on top of those fancy donuts at the donut shop.
And the music died.
Yes.
I
At the
skipped.
perfect moment, I have achieved comedy.
He was like, what?
I just went to the next song was all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
it's good timing.
Not like a video game.
Good God, my life is a lie.
Are you saying I'm not a true gamer?
Are any of us really true gamers?
Yes.
I am. I say ow when I get hurt in video games.
You got a power.
That's a mood. That's a mood. Please do not call me out ever again.
Also, pressing the button harder makes the attack more powerful.
I know that was Micro just leaving because he's like the timing on this leaving.
Salty's just upsetting everyone today.
I am not the salty one, I am the salt factor.
He's the owner of the Salty Sanctuary. Undertale music.
Undertale music is good music.
Yeah. Toby Fox is a good lad.
God, Bit's tits are huge.
Yes.
Would
Ideal.
Bit be the kind of girl to dump Con?
Yeah, probably.
That sounds like the kind of thing she did, yeah.
She would dump
Oh,
Con, she would
dear.
dump intelligence. Part of the reason why she would dump intelligence is because it makes it easier for her to roleplay the character.
She did put thought into that, at least.
I've actually, that reminds me, I am playing as a wizard in another game, and while I haven't dumped Con, because of the character, I just sort of decided, screw it, this character is going to be like a very weird one. And so, Con isn't his lowest stat, but it is definitely not his highest, or anything close.
Hey, Phil dumped Con in one of his characters. Like playing. He only just finally brought it up to a even 10. He's currently level. We're currently level 11, and only just now has he finally got it all the way up to 10. So he was minus con. He was negative Con for the longest time. Now, however, he got resilient in Constitution saving throws, so now he has Con proficiency.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
It's actually really good for his character, because he has had to make a lot of fucking Constitution saving throws because he has been poison bait for assassins.
Oh, no.
Like, literally, at one part, we were planning to stop an assassination. He basically impersonated the governor, so that way we could get the governor to safety. And he literally took the hit for her. And he failed the reflex save to avoid the attack. He took the attack in full, and then lo and behold, even with advantage and poison resistance, he failed the poison saving throw, and wound up with, like... He went basically from, like, 60 HP down to, like, 10. In one hit, and then he had to start the final fight with that much HP.
Unfortunate.
Yes. Still won. We still came out ahead, though.
Nice.
Because, namely, we just had numbers on our side, and they didn't have enough resources.
Hmm.
Bit, she's so happy.
Yeah. Like I said,
I'm
happy
looking
face.
at it, alright, don't worry.
This outfit is so basic, but so good.
yeah.
Sometimes simple is just better.
Well, it's also a matter that Pivot is very... or Bit is very basic.
Oh!
No, it's true.
She's a basic bit.
I can't believe you're slaying your own characters like this.
Oh, I totally will. Don't even get me started.
You started, even though.
Now I'm started.
Crocky.
The number of people whining about Warbringer.
What?
The Warmonger.
Ah. Well, from that
Yeah, the new character. The amount of people whining about her is just... this is my salt quota for the month.
I mean, Can you blame them though?
Yeah, I kind of can. Get good.
Jeez.
It gets
She's kind of a bit of a noob slayer, isn't she though?
Yes, but so is Warden when you know how to play him, and Warden is like the basic bitch character of For Honor.
Alright,
It's all about how you play him.
fair enough. So we're talking about D&D characters and how I dropped kind of one. I have officially made this character probably one of my weirdest characters, but he's also a character who isn't actually genuinely weird, he's just pretending to be.
Gonna say, that's saying a lot.
That's a lot to take in. Hang on.
It's
They're
kind of
weird. They're weird because they're trying to be weird?
Yeah, because as a basic gist, the character for most of their life has been basically ignored by everyone. They've never stood out in any kind of way, and they always wanted to. And so, but like, eventually they sort of thought, you know, these characters and stories and stuff, these little hero stories, some of them are kind of very out there. They're very weird acting, and people love them. They're often some of the favourite characters in the books. So what if he acted like one?
Sounds like me in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
literally,
the thing,
I
it's supposed to be a
intentionally...
charac-
Like, literally,
Yeah.
part of my MMO in high school was just intentionally being weird because I figured, like, hey, I'm kind of a nerd. People are going to make fun of me no matter what. I might as well give them a reason to. That way I'll feel better about it because it'll feel like I have control over that.
Yeah.
I was weird, so people would leave me alone.
I was genuinely weird, and everyone would do stuff for them, but that's beside the point. I'm not projecting onto this character, totally not, but but so yeah, the guy basically just wears a blindfold all the time. He constantly like overacts, and intentionally overacting, to the point where like he actually every single word he says is sort of like this. I'm gonna get away from the mic so I don't make it kind of loud, because he does like say everything at max volume, like "Welcome, traveler! I am far bright eye." Like he does every single word he says is like that.
So he's loud, boisterous, and full of himself.
He acts like he is, yeah. It's got to the point where like people just interrupt him. People have already gotten sick of him, and it's only the second session. But he's had the intended effect because people know him, they think about him. Even if it's just because they're irritated by how loud he is.
Some attention seekers will accept negative attention.
No. For attention seekers, there is no bad attention.
That's just another way of saying what I said.
I guess that's a way of making it so I don't feel like an attention seeker when I kind of feel like I am more. Hello!
Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome to die.
You will perish.
You must die.
Better, Mike. I'm tired of
Burns!
Or else you will die.
You must tie.
Are we quoting Zelda CDI now? Hell yeah.
Yes.
It's a good one!
I came in at
They
just
have.
the right time.
Well, we're doing it because you joined, effectively. We just sort of...
Alright, it's a good thing that I have saved Bit's colors to my palette, so I don't have to pull up her ref sheet, because if I did, her ref sheet is not safe for work. I am the one doing the art, by the way, Minato. I am the artist. It is me, Zedrin, the owner of this channel. I am the one who arts.
He is the art boy. He is the one who arts.
I am the one who arts. Fear me and my pencil.
That's so great that someone's gonna come arcing at our door, but that's what you must understand. I am the one who arts.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I just thought. I started watching Breaking Bad recently. I figured I might as well take advantage of it.
Oh, that was what I was referencing. I could never remember what exactly the fucking one who knocks is.
I was
also
referencing Game Grumps.
Pretty sure I butchered it, but got close enough that you guys got it right.
I completely feel the reference. It actually reminds me that there is actually a bit in Doctor Who that's sort of like about knocking as well.
I mean, there's also what Angel was referencing was also Game Grumps. I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins.
Yes.
Oh.
There's also that. Or I'm Diddle Kid. I am here to diddle for good. I'm the diddler. I'm here to diddle for evil.
I have several questions, but I don't know what they are yet. But I will ask them when I'm ready.
I'm Diddle Kid. Evil beware.
You shall fear in the meantime, Salty.
Clicks color. Oops, I probably locked the code. There. Oh, that's a really big gap. That happened. Like really. Everybody got quiet as soon as Fantasia came.
It's required.
I'm also like triple tasking right now.
Ultra task.
Tahoe music is good shit.
It is.
Might also be playing PSO2 in the background while having your stream on my phone.
Yeah, I've got the stream, Factorio, and an RP going.
Okay.
You know, I really kind of want to see, like... I really want to try running or seeing, like, some kind of Toho adaptation for D&D. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be interesting.
There's like, a lot of lore.
The whole thing about it.
There's a lot of lore in Toho. And it's something that people would be able to familiarize themselves with. You could add in like, it'd be easy to homebrew in some stuff that would be like spell cards and like the yokai races and things like that. I think
Yeah, it's mostly like Japanese mythology, ain't it?
And it's like there's not a lot of good to be honest, there's not a lot of good Eastern Japanese style content in D. Most of it's pretty campy, or it's very stereotypical, or kind of just boring.
Yeah.
Like one of my friends, I was asking about Eastern settings for like Pathfinder. They have what's called the Jade Sea settings, and apparently it's just over and over again. Oh, my honor! Just kind of really stereotypical, really boring.
My honor!
Oh,
Theoretically, you could make a one based off of like the Okami video game, couldn't you?
Yeah, easy.
Actually, one D&D game I'm in is like, I think everyone but me is using some form of homebrew, and if not homebrew, then some kind of like some alternate book, like this thing called Midgard Heroes, which, if you look into it and look at the spells, it is not balanced.
It's 5e, I take it.
Yeah.
It's really easy to 5e homebrew. Like, homebrew's always had an issue of being imbalanced, but oh man, 5e makes it really easy to balance. Because now, bounded accuracy just makes things very easy to upset.
It's not like blatantly overpowered, but like we have had to like, because some people are using like some ultimate spells, and like at certain points we've just been like, okay, yeah, so I just read that spell. I'm looking at the stats of it. I'm looking at the cost of it. No, we should not be doing that.
Hmm.
I have nothing to say on the matter.
I don't feel strongly one way or the other.
Like, one example is like certain points where like the spell is literally just a stronger version of an existing spell for less cost.
That's unfortunate.
Like, I can't remember what it was called. It was some kind of. It wasn't called Shadow Step. It was something else. But like, basically, it was like you turn into a shadow for like a minute or something like that. And it was basically like gaseous form, except significantly faster and much more sneaky. Because I think you gained advantage on stealth while you were using it as well. And then just like, in what world is this an okay spell?
Yeah.
So people are trying to keep it balanced. They're just sort of taking stuff that's fun and adjusting the balance to make it so it's actually appropriate. Which is going quite well, I think. Although we did sort of like come up with this idea that any kind of magic that's homebrewed, or like from an alternate book or something, is basically like lesser known magic or something that's not traditional. So like, it's not something you'd read in a book. Or in a library, anyway. Or be taught in a school.
Okay. I really like the joke on the shirt, by the way, Zedrin.
Thanks.
Alright.
It's an actual shirt you can buy.
Yeah.
I'm not
They kind
surprised.
of. I mean, is it that surprising?
No?
Yep. I've seen
Really
people
not.
running around with shirts that literally say like, "I'm close to leveling up, and you look like enough XP." I've seen that shirt so many times on like the trains and stuff. It occurs to me, I think all the meme shirts, meme outfits that Bit has worn, the kind of background is black for them. Each time.
Black's
because-
just a good background color.
That's largely because she usually wears a black tank top and she has very, very pale skin, so giving her a white shirt would be a little eh. But usually a lot of meme shirts just are black shirts usually. Either black shirts or white shirts, because they're the cheapest to print.
Yeah, true. But like, yeah, it's just like they haven't been white shirts with black text. Because like all the actual suggestions, the example ones, have been black shirts with the white text on them. And I'm just thinking that's kind of funny. It's like 3 times now at least. I think I'm thinking of 3 times.
Black's
Can't
just really
mention
good
it
for
was
making the actual content pop out.
Yeah, probably. Looks better on her anyway because she wouldn't look that good in a white shirt. Just because it's so close to her actual skin tone.
Maybe if it was wet.
Yes, then that'd be good.
Y'all are banned for being horny.
It's a horny back.
That's my job. Why not denim? Why not give her the tight jeggings? Jorts.
Shorts.
I kind of like these shorts more, honestly.
It's kind of the ones
Most
with,
of the time.
black lines and stuff. They're nice.
actually color the desk first or anything because there's going to be bleed.
Wait, green.
Something a little bit unrelated, but you guys might find funny, is that today I learned the downside of a surprise party when the person works part-time and can get called in.
Oof.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Welcome to my life.
Because now we're having a surprise party for this man at 10 p.m. Because that's when that's when his shift ends.
Hmm.
He originally had the day off, but agreed to work a closing shift today. Because, surprise party. You don't exactly know what's happening.
Well, that's why one thing to do with parties in that situation, though, you want to try and lure them away. Like make fake plans with them. That way they don't schedule something else.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I guess we kind of assume since his mom was the one that planned it originally that kind of happened, but yeah.
Right. I'm trying to remember Click's colors. Sometime since I've drawn.
Yes, and the reference pick is totally something you could chant stream.
No, it is. It's for reference pick is actually safe for work. I
Surprising.
just don't feel like getting it out.
I've heard this song before and I don't know where.
This is what's it called? By Tasty. It's a common one that's used. It's a free-to-use song, so it's pretty commonly used in a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah, it's definitely used in a lot of compilations to that.
Well, it's royalty free, and especially with a lot of the DMCA stuff happening now.
Selection, that's the name of the song.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Hey.
Right, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
the drop is what you recognize.
Yep.
I was just saying, it said the name in the drop.
Yeah. That was used by. I think the one I'm specifically remembering it from Scribble Essay. Then you remember them.
Click's a rat, right?
She's just she's a mouse.
Yeah, 'cause
I have made a joke about her being a rat for the Year of the Rat, though.
Yeah, I remember. That was like she is based on like a computer mouse. Yes, that was being asked about.
Post this round.
Yes, Click is a computer mouse. Ha! Aha! You get the joke.
So
Yes.
when you, making your design, does something just really click?
Hey, do you want to die?
Ah, someone else can die in my place this time.
See God.
In the name of God, you fungal asshole.
You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
I feel like Relay would have been the one to make these little figurines.
Maybe she did. Yeah, that should connect. Nothing off production.
The fucking elf. Just this drawing. This is one of the silliest things that I've drawn.
Yeah, it's great.
I want to see her become a character. For
No,
reasons.
please no.
You just want her because she has big titties.
And she's a short stack as well.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I
And
mean,
yes, she's also a short stack.
at least I have 2 good reasons, right?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 4.
No, it's either 2, 3, or 5. We don't talk about 4s.
Well, I'm saying 4 because there's well, it depends if you count the arse. Well, thighs. I was trying to go for.
Guessing
Nice
counting
save.
that would be 5 good reasons then.
Oh hey, it's that outfit I used for that one character for Pelu. Totally a normal outfit.
It's totally practical in fantasy.
I mean, no joke. I'm gonna.
See, look, the more thigh is showing, the higher her armor rating.
I mean, no joke. When I made the reference to Pelu, this is actually what I made her outfit look like.
Isn't there like a well-known character who dresses like that that is also an elf?
Oh, probably. I can't remember them.
Probably somewhere.
I feel like I've seen that.
Alright, time for the ellipses. Not the ellipses. Balloons. Yeah, that's the word for it.
Balloons.
Balloons!
Okay, how the fuck do I want to do this?
Balloons? Tower defense.
Blues Tower Defunct.
tail. Almost out of order.
I don't know why, but like, it's a fucking door. Reminds me of the "Don't anger the gazebo."
What? Don't anger the gazebo.
It's a D&D thing.
Oh, right. Somebody didn't know what a gazebo was, and so they kept asking, like, can I make a check to identify what this is? And or like they were acting like a gazebo is a monster, and they were moving very carefully. All right, I'm gonna try and attack it. And so the DM just kind of rolled with it, like, all right, so the gazebo happens to be a giant mimic. And so you get a critical hit. You get it's flat-footed because of this, or something like that. Hilarious though. Just a funny random D&D story.
Yeah.
Additional
This guy
misinterpretation.
kept like trying to attack the gazebo. The DM was like, "It's a gazebo. It takes no damage."
Oh dear.
I do have certain moments where like I kind of forget like what exactly a word means, and like that happens in D&D, and so like on point, like, you know, it's just like this liquid is caustic, and I'm just like, okay, yes, my brain is small at the moment. I can't remember what that means. I do know what caustic means, but like I kind of forgot at the time.
Nah, it happens. I get it.
Oh yeah, they did flat.
I love Lonely Rolling Star. It's my favorite Katamari song.
It's very good. There was one time when I was driving, like going through town. You know, you get these people who have like their R&B music up loud. I had this on, so I just challenged them with it.
Nice.
Funny thing is that I was using a Bluetooth speaker and it still worked apparently.
Dude, some Bluetooth speakers can get so loud. Like, go in direction with those things, man.
To this day, I still don't have one.
They're very good in the right situations. Honestly, they're just nice to have around.
And I know I want one, but I can't afford one.
Really?
Yes, because I'm simping for Zed.
I mean, I got a nice Sony one for like 100.
Can't believe I have Sims.
Actually reasonable.
Yeah. Does that make you an e-girl?
God, I hope so.
Zed is the best girl.
Hell yeah. Finally, my dream come true.
I mean, my immediate thought just when you said that was just that fucking Farquaad E meme. That's just what came into my head after you said that. It was just...
Okay, I got one thing better than a giant enemy crab. A giant enemy spider.
This is an enemy spider, not an allied one.
I do not care.
Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, I admit we had the whole thing with the fucking baby Akra, and I was just in a NES campaign. I was just like, okay, yes, these are going to kill us, but they're adorable.
Yeah.
It's like those chibi Zerglings from a while ago.
Put my signature. Yes, I am so lazy that I actually have a signature saved to a file, so I can just drop it on that into write my name out every single time, because I am literally that lazy.
Why not?
It does make it consistent like logo.
Actually, you should be the one to go.
Alright, got 45 minutes left to go stream, so I'm gonna get started on a drawing.
Nice.
Watch me this one.
It's gonna be of a burb.
Oh,
It's
good.
like literally just an actual burb.
Okay.
They wanted a doodle of their pet in it.
Aww. That's pretty sweet, actually.
Don't know how to feel about them coming to you for that.
Well, it was just like what they wanted for a Patreon reward. I mean, the rewards are basically given.
Yeah. I mean, that some people get their own characters, some people have gotten two characters that they like, and this is just getting their pet. Yeah,
That's pretty adorable.
yeah, that puts a smile on my face, I'll be perfectly honest. That's really sweet.
Oh, I used this somewhere.
It's a pudgy. Got a big ol' ring.
Birds are quite wonderful.
Marvelous. Pudgy buggy, I like that. Yes, yes, you have.
Oh dear.
Decided to publicly announce it, yes.
Oh.
You
Oh.
alright?
Are you right there?
That's him sneezing.
I am fine.
Are you sure?
No.
Call an ambulance.
This calming Undertale music is honestly just like really fucking fitting because it's just a little sweet picture of a bird.
God, this is one fat bird. I love it.
I'm upping the chub factor. The birds kind of do that thing where they basically go to chub mode, and they become
Yeah.
Oh
borbs.
yeah, I love that.
They and Floofen.
Oh boy, oh baby, he's floofing.
Oh lord, he flew from.
This makes me so... I don't know why this makes me so happy.
It's a pudgy budgy. What's not to love?
Bird.
Oh god, not again.
What?
It's nothing. When if you notice it, you notice it.
Sneezed out laugh.
No, no.
And Otto, you can always use any art that you find, you can reference it and get inspiration from it. The key thing is just make sure that you don't trace work and that you don't copy somebody else's work. You want to make sure that you're being unique with what you're doing still. Like when I say tracing, I mean like actually going through and referencing and like replicating the lines. Sometimes it's fine to like kind of do an overlay reference. Like, just an example with the sketch that I did, if you were to come in and you were to be like, okay, the head is here, body is here, and then you hide this and then you draw your own bird from that, that would be fine. So generally it's good to kind of make sure you have permission or that it is art that you can use, like if it's something you've made yourself. But yeah, Too Long Didn't Read, as long as you're not tracing and as long as you're making something new.
And then you don't charge someone $200 and post it to your Twitter.
Yeah, fucking Butch Hartman. Bitch Fartman.
Still makes me laugh. Especially the thing where someone just has like the Inception music playing and they put the original image over his trace in it.
Somebody quick drop Sonic Adventure 2 into Hydra. Live and learn.
Right.
God, Sonic Adventure 2 and like Sonic Adventure DX or XD Director's Cut, those were my jam when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Played those for hours with my older sister.
Go ahead. Toss it outside.
God, Undertale music. Despite everything, I still like Undertale.
Yeah, I mean Undertale was a was honestly a fairly well designed game, especially with the way the environment and music was. I just stay away from the fandom.
Yeah, they're really just. I keep getting people who would like. I've voiced in this thing called Glitch Tale, which is a animation by Camila Cuevas, and it's really impressive. And I voice Sans and Gaster in it. But the fans for that thing are really fucking annoying because they will keep coming onto my channel and being like, "Hi Gaster, hi Sans." Like, I haven't recorded for that series in like well over a year. I've not recorded anything new. I don't know why. This is really annoying. Because it's vocalization, they can just... Strelok is able to just reuse takes, oftentimes.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
That... kind of like people's shock when I played it like I play every RPG game and grind out as much as I can in the first area. And then people are like, "You monster!" It's like, what? That's how I RPG. I gotta be ready for that first boss.
The whole morality aspect of the fighting and stuff, I think is good for game design, but the way people acted towards it kind of ruined Undertale for some people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It does help, though, to, like, kind of understand, like, hey, if you do it this, keep in mind that if you do this, if you want to get to the true ending, you're gonna have to basically redo the entire game. So to be honest, it kind of goes faster the second playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Hydra crash.
Oh, bye, Hydra.
seems like
yep. I think I got crushed by giant rocks.
Rocks fall.
Get up on the Hydra's back!
it. Oh, Hydra's not even in the thing anymore.
Yeah, that was the disconnect sound we heard.
Oh yeah,
No,
disconnect.
like it disconnected from the whole server. For
Yeah.
a bit there.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome
okay,
back.
that was weird.
That was weird.
Are there 2 Hydras now since
No.
the came back?
No, it's just the one.
Oh, okay. I just assumed every time it disconnected and reconnected, it would grow another head.
Or
Oh, so we're growing our own little like snow peas in the backyard now, and it's a fun little pet project at first, but now it's like, oh god, these are actually great. I don't know why we didn't do this sooner.
nice.
Cool.
Do I need to anything? It's methanol, actually. Yeah, methanol actually is building in now.
Alright. Budgie Budgie.
Yay!
Yay!
Powders.
Hackers.
I can't believe you just said that.
Why is this so hard to believe?
Because don't trust nobody, not even yourself. Oh, that is a really high resolution image.
Gotta get that crispiness.
Extra crispy.
Word crisp and the word crispy do almost sort of mean opposite things, don't they?
I don't know.
Hmm. Huh.
Baby boy.
Yes.
Kind of cheap. Feather line.
Cheese.
Cheese, Gromit.
Cheese.
Gromit, we found the cheese.
Wensleydale. Lovely cheese though, right? I still remember that Wallace and Gromit episode where like they go to they go to the moon to try and get cheese from it.
It's the most famous one.
Yeah.
That's the one everybody references all the time.
Do many people reference it that much? It is one of the first ones, definitely. The animation stuff is a lot more basic in it, but it's still entertaining. And
it was very... The animation back then was actually kind of crusty.
Yeah. They got a lot better in some of the future ones, and then...
They got budget increases.
Yeah. And then in the most recent ones, being Professor Air Rabbit and... Oh, I can't remember what the bread one's called. Loaf or Death, I think it was. Matter of Loaf and Death. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But, yeah, obviously with those ones, the budget is a lot higher and there's just a lot more stuff put into the models and stuff. Like, you might not even think that it's done using models at that point.
Huh.
Like, that's how good they look.
Alright. I've never, like, actually seen any of those, the episodes of Wallace and Gromit. I've only seen, like, a couple of movies.
Yeah. Wrong Trousers is one of the ones that people know, and I think people have actually definitely made references to that with Penguin and stuff. So, you know, the quote-unquote chicken.
Frickin' chicken.
Bangers. Bangers. I need to make a font called Poggers.
Yeah. Gamer.
You don't talk. How about...
Oh, god damn it.
God damn, I hate friendly bots.
All the more from unhiding. Learn what I know.
Right, that one is done.
Whoop whoop! Put over that pudgy too fat.
What a
A
friend.
Poggers font would look Poggers, bro.
What a Poggers moment.
I'm about to do what's known as a throw power.
I don't stream onto Twitch because I don't want to split my streaming locations. I stream to Picardo because that's a place that allows for not safe for work. But I won't stream to Twitch because A, Twitch is more gamer focused in my experience, and I was trying to do art to it for a long time and it got nowhere. I have significantly more following on YouTube anyway, and overall, like, doing it weekly to YouTube instead generates a bit more activity on my channel, which is good, because that means when I finally do upload something once in a blue moon, it actually will get a little bit more attention because I have regular activity and regular viewers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Crisp. Oh, also earlier, because somebody asked, crisp usually means basically a very clear, well-defined. Like when talking visually, a crisp image is one that has very clear borders. It's very clear to see. There's no blurring, no artifacting, no noise. Okay, let's see. What have I got now? Got 30 minutes left. Was thinking of starting to animate something, but I think I'll save that for next time. I decide to do more Baba Is You. And Abel, check the description. You know, actually, one thing.
Before, but I really like it.
What now?
I never actually read the description on the streams, but I really like it.
Well, there's a FAQ at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Is this from Super Mario Sunshine?
No, this is from the Adventure Zone.
Oh. I know the main melody of this song. That's the term for it.
I actually have to skip this song because it is copyrighted.
That's unfortunate.
I literally just spent the past week going through and scrubbing a bunch of copyright strikes for my channel. Well, not copyright strikes, but copyright claims on various old live streams, like the one of me creating Hiro the Dents, the original one, and as well as the premiere of it.
Incredible.
Wow.
Abel, just literally look at the bottom of the video's description, this stream's description. Anyway, what am I gonna doodle now?
Draw my,
No, I'm not drawing your OC.
It was worth a try.
Was it? Was it really?
Was it now?
It was. Alright, so... I remember there was stuff mentioned last night, but I can't remember because I had.
The last thing was I was going to start animating something, but I don't have enough time to actually even start that now.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because the next thing that I'm going to be animating is potentially going to be very, very, very big. I do kind of want to get started on it early and start planning things out, storyboarding it, but I have to do it in a manner that people won't be able to figure out what it is.
Oh, this is the one that we don't know about.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't even know about this.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
I have a vague idea. It'll be one of three things.
Maybe it's none of them.
It might be none of them, but I won't say what the three things are.
Yeah, it's supposed to leave us a surprise.
They do say surprises are the spice of life.
That's
So are
right.
spices.
You're spicy.
Thank you.
Your breath spicy!
Wow.
Consult doctor.
That's just what you say to someone who's just had curry or something. Your breath spicy!
I don't want to think about that.
Oh my god, that reminds. Someone was asking me about like how my signature seems to have gotten worse. So I said, well, I would say it's like I have to sign some of my things quickly, so I do get more lazy with it. But in reality, it's because I see doctor signatures and they're like, well, they look worse than mine, and doctors are smarter than me. So if I follow that, so I obviously should follow them and make my signature as unreadable as possible. Because if a doctor does it, why shouldn't I, right?
Follow your dreams. Doesn't.
What should I draw now?
What does Click do in her spare time when Bit's not around?
Lewd things.
Oh, well, damn.
Perfect for you, No.
Perfect for me, yes.
Well, yes, obviously. We're people of culture here. In the chat, anyway.
How dare you imply I'm uncultured, you absolute buffoon.
I never said you weren't. I never said you weren't cultured. I said we're all cultured here.
That's okay, Bob.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Draw call it doing something wholesome.
I haven't drawn her in a long time.
Yeah, that's true. I think the last picture was literally just the burger picture. Little mount.
Burgies.
Yes.
I haven't even appeared in the webcomic in a long time.
Yeah. It's been mostly focused on like everyone else, really. It is mostly Socket and Pivot for the most part.
Well, it's mostly been going through the one scene, more or less.
Sure.
oh, it's dead.
I mean, there's just been a lot of robot focus. I think even when Pivot went home a few times, Colette wasn't really there. It was more focused on her and stuff. I think it's been a while since I read the last part.
The last big thing with her was basically her conflict with Gladys.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
Well, Gershach, the stream is getting ready to wrap up soon. Trying to think of one last thing to draw before the stream ends. At the moment, I'm also just chatting with peeps in my Patreon server as well as in the Discord, in the YouTube chat.
Yes, it is us. We are people.
If you want to join in on the if you want to join in on the voice chat, you can go to. I can't speak. God damn it!
Welcome,
Because
my
I'm doing a
life.
show for the
Go subscribe
Patreon.
to
and I just-
youtube.com/videogamedonkey.
Fuck. I was trying to do a Patreon shill, and instead I just forget English. God damn it!
What is it? Just patreon.com/Zedrin?
Thank you.
It's
That one.
basically that. Yep. Let me take another gigantic swig from my spider tumbler here.
Yes, totally not advertising in just audio. We have no idea, like, a lot of people probably have no idea what the fuck the Cecil Tumblr looks like, but
I think Zed pinned it in one of the streams in the past.
I know.
It helps to quench my unquenchable thirst, at least temporarily.
you quench your thirst for spiders by pretending it.
Drink water, people. Stay hydrated.
Consume.
Consume sustenance.
Hydrate! That is an order.
Can't tell me what to do.
Have a good day. Don't tell me what to do.
Thirsty.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll have a bad day. I'll ruin my life if I want to.
I'll kick my own ass.
I don't know how to draw.
Poor Josh really did just get like absolutely shat on all the time.
Clearly, we need more monster girls.
Always.
Josh.
But who?
bitch got all that ass for? Man, put that hoe over. That bitch got to get a ticket.
Hell yeah.
It begins. I find it funny that this is the song that's playing while you're drawing hits.
One thing that's kind of funny, Mythera, by the end of the game, she is going to have literally 30 in charisma. So one of the jokes, the bard in the party also has really high charisma. So one of the jokes is that every single time they gain more charisma, their kitty sizes go up. One of them is male, by the way.
Now that's a real play.
He's got
massive
kids.
pecs.
Big bar titty.
Yeah, he's got the dad bod going on.
Can I see this?
What?
I don't have a picture of him on hand, but his name is Leo Frick, and he is local dumbass. He does not see.
Oh god, he's a himbo.
Yeah, he is totally a himbo.
Don't give him the titty. He can't have to.
Give me the himbo.
Yes, himbo's good though. Yeah.
You could always use more himbo characters.
Also, Cecil isn't the only D&D character or Pathfinder character of yours that there's after. But she is my favorite. We were actually having a discussion about this like 2, maybe 3 nights ago. The three of us usuals here in this voice chat.
Here's actually a draw of her I did before. This is... So I'm giving her...
Oh. Yes, please, just continue to throw out light chains so I can fucking carry this. Absolute play.
Oh, what is that? You...
I had to use my laptop keyboard because for some reason my attached keyboard is not working. I had to shit talk somebody. I just told them learn to feint after they threw out like the 40th light attack to get buried. It's a spicy meme.
That's a spicy meme ball.
Spicy meme ball.
That's a spicy meme ball.
God damn it, now I want pasta.
This reminds me.
I actually literally do not like spaghetti. I feel like it's heretical to state.
I'm not. I do not like spaghetti either.
I'm a fan of penne and sausage.
Penne is fucking wonderful.
Thank you.
With me, when I was young, my mom made spaghetti one time, and she made so much fucking spaghetti every time, and then we had leftovers of spaghetti every day for like a week. And I never was able to finish a full plate, yet they always gave me a lot. And then my mom had this thing of, no, you need to eat everything that's on your plate before you can go to bed. And so she would force me to eat everything, and then I would get sick because I would overeat. And that really turned me off to spaghetti.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That would do it.
I'm so sorry you had to put up with that.
She took eat lots of spaghetti. Way too far.
This is the perfect song for the character I'm playing.
This actually reminds me of something I completely forgot I used to do. So, some of you might know that I don't really eat much variety of stuff. I'm very plain and stuff. But when I was little, for some reason, like I was even more picky. There was barely anything I'd eat at some points, and in other cases, there was just meals that were quite nasty, honestly, that we were eating because they were healthy, and parents seemed to like them, but and I couldn't stand them. And I ended up finding this certain spot behind like a fucking dresser or something, next to the table that I just sort of got rid of food when I was like, yeah, I can't eat anymore.
You throw food on behind a dresser.
Yeah.
How
It
long?
was
I feel like
discovered
the
like
smell would
it was
give
like
that away.
5 years after I'd stopped doing that. I
Ah,
think.
ugh,
It was
ugh.
So nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of rotten food in there. I was surprised to find some corn sausages as well. I was like I was just like, okay, I've always liked those corn sausages, corn.
Now they have extra character.
What?
You said, as you were saying, you always like those, so now I said now they have extra character. The corn sausages.
I don't get it.
I feel sick thinking about the dresser food thing.
Because I'm
It
guessing
was-
they're moldy. They're like literally just balls of mold at this point.
But I don't.
They weren't really balls of mold. No.
I don't get
I
it.
genuinely don't know how the smell didn't give it away.
It didn't smell, actually, strangely enough. Like, maybe 5 years might have been an exaggeration, but it was definitely a few years after I'd stopped doing it. And, like, it was discovered, and, like, there was no smell. It wasn't that rotten. Like,
Probably
it was
dehydrated.
actually not that bad, and it's really surprising.
But the smell, it might have been just the fact that it's been around so long that everyone just got used to it and stopped smelling it.
Probably not, because then they would have discovered it early on. I don't know.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah. That was the thing that happened. Not sure why I decided to share that, but I only just remembered about it, and I completely forgot about that for fucking years. I don't know why I only just remembered that.
That happens sometimes.
Sometimes it be like that.
I actually also remember this one time, like the first and only time I've actually had meat, and I wasn't really given a choice in the matter. Anyway,
You don't eat meat?
no. I eat fish, but
Are you
not
like? Are you? Is it out of like a health thing, or is it like out of just I don't like meat?
It's
Moral
just
thing.
kind of thing. I've always been pescatarian, and I just sort of want to keep at it. Really, I like animals, and I don't particularly want to be the one to eat them, but I'm not going to argue with anyone else who actually wants to eat them. That's perfectly fine.
I've never particularly liked meat either.
It's like why I don't really eat like steak or like red meat.
Yeah.
Never particularly liked it, and I don't want to support like the cattle, all the cattle farms.
My mom is kind of in the opposite direction of that, and it's kind of annoying because she's like she's one of those people who kind of buys into the idea that like, oh hey, meat is incredibly healthy, and you need to eat meat, otherwise you won't be healthy. And yeah, for some people, like literally they need to eat meat. I have one friend who actually has a deficiency issue where she literally cannot get enough B12 from vitamins and stuff, so she's literally medically required to eat steak. Red meat, otherwise she literally will start getting malnutrition because she has numerous health issues.
Huh.
But
That's unfortunate.
at the same time, it's like I don't know. My mom kind of gets really annoying for food obsessions.
Yeah.
Food has a lot of weird obsessions from my perspective.
One thing actually that reminds me, when I was little, since I've been like this for a long time and a lot of people didn't understand, you'd be surprised about how many people just don't understand the concept of someone, at least when they're little, the concept of someone who doesn't eat meat. Because a lot of people apparently around when I was little, just every single meal they had involved meat. Every single one. Which, to me, just sounds like a very unvaried diet. Because You have to have meat. I don't have corn meat and everything. I don't have fish and everything.
And here I just eat meat because I like the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yes,
about you that whole time.
Yep. I have injected my near obligate carnivore behavior into my spode. Who'd have thought?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, my completely boring food habits is exactly why none of my characters have very few of my characters actually have any determined eating habits.
I can help with that.
I'm not making like Sim incredibly carnivorous. More than she is.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So you want to try and figure out what kind of thing they eat, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make her an obligate carnivore, please do.
Or
It's delicious.
I don't have many ravenous characters. Sim's the closest one so far. Well, and Nick.
Back to talking about D&D, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
It all circles back.
it all circles back to the end.
So it's always D&D. To be fair, two of my main
Wait,
characters.
Wait,
are from D&D.
it's all D&D?
Always
Always
has
has been.
You all are so predictable.
Of
You
course.
set up the freaking joke.
Why would I not
Yes,
do
but
that?
none of you had to humor me.
Why would we not?
Good point. I'm the dumb one here.
Look, I'm the one who people don't follow up the jokes on, but I usually at least give this courtesy to someone else.
Fair point.
The 2.7 times 8.
There, I've drawn Nithera again, and I've given her something more akin to like. I'm gonna give into like sleeveless. Those sleeveless tops is like really here as an undershirt.
I like it.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Her shoulders are now exposed.
Oh, that's a nice shoulder.
Loot.
Still
Loot.
has.
Loot!
Kind of funny is like, if she's a Rakshasa, she's therefore, or she's actually got some Parisian bloodline in her. She kind of has like Indian heritage, actually, which is something that I originally intended to do, but it's like, when I drew her, that's what it wound up being. Rakshasas have Indian origins and stuff, so it's like, yeah, she's the equivalent of whatever D&D's version of Indian would be.
Neat.
Kind of worked out.
This would please my friend. I will now show this.
What do you say?
I said I will show that to my friend. She will appreciate that.
Ah, yes, the hot cat. It's funny that I don't actually give many of my characters like an accent of any kind, really, or like much of a kind of heritage thing. The process I've done is like making a character like have some kind of heritage from Norse, kind of what they're the equivalent of Norse. So like initially he would have used like certain phrases that because at the time I'd read the whatever it is it's called, the book of mythology for Norse stuff. And I was just like, hey, let's just take all these phrases and stuff like Otter's Ransom and and make it so he starts using them. I never used them. So the character that overacts and stuff, I have decided that his normal voice is actually just an American accent. It's just some normal guy.
give her her big old bow in her hair. That's one thing that's been present the entire time.
Gotta have the bow.
Yes. Alright. So, it's been about 3 hours. It's time about now to wrap up the stream. I'm gonna quick save this image. Let's see. I have done more Art of Mathura than any other of my D&D characters except for maybe Lishna. And Lishna doesn't really count because she had a lot of art going from before then.
I mean, you like the cat.
Yes.
Simple, really.
I mean, I've had her since level 1, and she is currently level 13. Or 14,
Oh.
I can't remember what to do. And she is going to end on level 17. Because I know how long the campaign is going to be. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Good night, viewers.
Good
We
night.
will be leaving you out.